Sam, a tough game. First of all, how are you feeling? I know you had to go off. It was quite a physical game.
Yeah, not many people know I haven't trained the past 2 days. Got an MRI scan yesterday on my hip. Had a little bit of inflammation in my hip. Obviously, was going to do whatever it took to get through that game with obviously Liverpool potentially in the next round. So dosed up with codeine and all sorts of tablets and got a numbing injection off the dock at 6:15, 6:30. So I couldn't feel anything, but yeah, obviously I can't tell yet. I'll find out tomorrow what the consequences of that are. But yeah, I tried to do everything I could to be involved. Obviously with bare on numbers as well, with Wardy getting injured from the previous leg. So listen, that's it is what it is. I was going to do whatever it took to play in this game anyway, with the chance of playing at Anfield, which would have been a dream come true for me personally, but it wasn't to be.
And it did seem that all of you guys were so gutted at the end, not only because of the trip to Anfield, but how the game went, because it started so well.
Yeah, I thought we were on the front foot. I thought the atmosphere was unbelievable for us first half. Thought everything was there for us. We got a goal ahead, and then the conversation at half time, just win the next 10-15 minutes and stay in the game. And it's the story of the season. Unfortunately, we give a sort of cheap goal away, don't react first to the one off the post, and they get a tap in, and then the second goal, the counter attack from our corner, which just should not be happening. But as I said, story of the season, really so frustrating.
And you seem to be critical of what you guys did in that 5-minute period, but was there an element of the Championship side just shining through and they improved?
Potentially, yeah. I've just said in the other interview in there, with the least disrespect possible, Danny Bath going off for them injured probably was a blessing for them, because the skipper went in, who was playing in the 6 in the midfield against us, went into centre half, and I know that he's been playing there in the league for them, and he's a top quality player, ball playing centre half, and I think that sort of helped him, because he went in there and dictated the play from centre half, as you would think from a centre mid going and dropping back, and the way they like to play out from the back and punish you with balls threaded through behind the midfield. So I think that was sort of a blessing for them. Not with the least disrespected Danny Bath, as I said, but he's a ball playing centre mid going into centre half, so I think that helped them massively. But yeah, it was hard to really get the press right with them at times. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Yeah, the quality did shine through with them, but it was just so frustrating for me personally.
Yeah, and how hard is it mentally when you concede 2 goals in quick succession? It just turns the tie on its head. And when the crowd are as behind you as they were, it must have been really hard to react. It did feel like the players were shell-shocked a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But then, again, we had Chrissy Martin had the chance, which he's apologised for in there, and the changes I've just said in there. I would have put everything I owned on Chris Martin scoring that goal, because he's one of the best, well, I'd say he is the best finisher I've seen, I've played with. So, yeah, these things happen, it is what it is. I'd back him 9 times out of 10 to score that goal. It wasn't to be, but yeah, it felt that way a little bit, like the balloon was burst a little bit with the quick succession and the atmosphere, and he tried to get us back up for it, but as I said, it just wasn't to be for us tonight.
And you kind of have to write off the third goal in some ways, don't you? Because you left gaps trying to push for that equaliser.
Exactly that. Obviously, I come off the pitch at that point, so it's even harder sitting on the bench and watching them break away and counter on you. But we're pushing for the goal to try and take it into extra time and give us that little bit of hope. So it's just unfortunate, yeah.
And I know you're really disappointed, you personally as well, about not getting the trip to Anfield. So how do you guys bounce back now?
We're in tomorrow. I think it's just going to be recovery for the lads who played, and the gaffer said in there, like, I'm not expecting you to be coming in tomorrow with happy faces, because it's false. We can't be coming in like over the moon tomorrow and trying to put a false smile on and things like that. Everyone's going to be disappointed. It's the biggest tie you probably could have had. So it's going to be disappointing, but then we come in, we recover. Lads who never played will obviously train, and then we go again on Friday and be right at it going into the game against Blackpool on Saturday.
Yeah, because now it's 3 home games in a week after a lot of travel. In some ways, that must be a bit of a relief.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The away games do take it out here. Obviously, going the night before and staying over and travelling these long journeys on coaches and that's 5-6 hours to Norwich and what have you. It's difficult. I know people might think, well, you're a footballer, you get paid to do that, but it's not always as easy as that. But yeah, I think we sold out the next 3 home games potentially. So yeah, massive. The fans are going to be massive for us. The fans were massive for us there in the first half, as you've seen. Fans are going to be massive to push us on through this period with the next 3 home games, and obviously with the squad being at the bare minimum at the minute. I know there's a few coming back from injury, but midfield-wise, we're struggling a little bit. But obviously we're in January, so we'll see what happens.